Alright guys, so I'm making this video to show my brother's newest website and his only website for his photos. Uh, More people than you think look at his Flickr page here on YouTube, so if you are, I would suggest going to this. I don't know if the Flickr page will be updated as often, but I could kind of see more work being put into this. Anyway, I just want to put out there that he's been working on this since the 22nd of October, and he did buy the website, so this isn't, something that, isn't going to last like more than a month. Uh, there was a year subscription bought, so it's going to be around for a while, and it's not something that was, thrown together in an hour and a half by somebody to say that they have a website. It's a lot of, time put into this, so I suggest you checking it out and adding to your favorites and everything and checking back. Anyway, I just want to give you an introduction to the website and showing you the website. So if you look, my mouse is in the center of the screen, and if you go up to the top right, you could see, if you click on these, there's Facebook and Twitter. So anyone that likes social media, there you go. And what you're on right here is the home page, and basically the home page has the header photo right here, and then on the bottom here it will show the updates, and you can see the November 3rd website is live. Anyway, up top here you basically have everything that you could click on the home page, and it'll bring you to the other pages. I forget the exact term. Right here you have truck photos, and here's what I want to show you guys. Instead of having one page, it has arrows, and when you go over the arrow, it goes over to another directional page. So for example, you go to trucks, and then you go to dump trucks. If we click dump trucks, it will bring you to this page, and below it you'll have Mack and Kenworth and Freightliner or whatnot. But the cool thing is you could go over and say, for example, go to auto car, and you have all your auto car photos. And this is also what I want to show you before I go to any other photos. Obviously, the photos are pretty small, right? So you could click on the photo, or any of them, and I'll bring it up, and then you could scroll over with the left and right arrows on your keyboard, and you could go over to the other photos. You could also use the mouse, as you could see, with the little arrows on the left and right centers of the photo, and go that way, but using the arrow keys is a lot easier. Below trucks, you have cement mixers or concrete mixers, ready mix trucks. And the reason why ready mix trucks don't have the categories in dump trucks like Mack and whatnot is that a lot of people that actually drive these trucks around here will visit the website, and these ready mix companies are pretty famous within the area and within the country of ready mix guys, so that's why that's like that. Heavy hauling has companies, so if we go to Marlboro's Heavy Hauling, you can see there's a top photo, and below has all the other photos. And Heavy Hauling also has miscellaneous ones, and that brings you down here, and you could go to all your manufacturers. Refuse Trucks is obviously garbage trucks, so you could click on it, and you could go to Auto Car. If you haven't noticed, I am a pretty big fan of auto car trucks since I keep going to them. And you could see all your auto car pictures. And once again, you could click on it, and you could go over left and right with the arrow keys, and you could view it like that. Lastly, on trucks, I believe you have trucks without trailers, and pretty much these are all from truck shows. As you can see, not too often that we see a truck without a trailer, but if you want, there's the cat truck. Equipment photos, these are my favorites, and if you click on equipment photos, it brings you to another page like this, and you could click on excavators, wheel loaders, track loaders, whatnot. But you do click on these, and there's a lot of pages. I can't even show you guys all of them because I'll be here forever, but here is the excavators page, and as you can see, there's a picture right there. And for example, we could click on Caterpillar, and then it brings you to another page where then you could click what you want. So it's not all unorganized and everything. It's very organized, and if you look at the design of the website, it's a very clean design. So if we want, we can click on 5110, and it'll bring you to all the 5110 pictures. And for a better example of how it's organized, if we look, it says 312 to 325. Up top you have the 312 and the M315, and as you go down, because there are a lot of pictures, you have 316E, and then it goes in size order. If you go to a page like this, you could go to backhoes and then go to Caterpillar, and I'm just showing some. You have 416 to 450 here, but then you also have 446. 446 is a pretty popular backhoe, so to say. And then my favorites, if we go to cranes, you could go, for example, to Liebherr and say LTM 1300 to 1500, and up top you'd obviously have the 1350. There needs to be 1400 added in here, I believe, but here's all the 1500. And once again, if you click on the photo, you could use the left and right arrow keys to see the other ones, and you pretty much have just about every type of equipment that has a decent amount of photos. For example, if we see a soil stabilizer, not going to make a category for a soil stabilizer if there's only like 1 or 2 pictures. And for those machines, like a soil stabilizer, something that we really don't have too many pictures of, you could go to other equipment and you could see road profilers, drills and pile drivers, and pipe layers and whatnot. And once again, for all these, you could still use the directional arrows and go like that. And everything's organized and categorized. We can go to CAT, we can go to 966 to 980. And here you have 72 G and H, 980C, F, G, and H. And if you go to more, you could go to the About, you could go to the Contact, the Guest Photos, so you could send your own photos in if you didn't know. Guest Book and Associates, and we would just go back to the home page. Now, I also want to say that this website took an extreme amount of work to get the amount of photos that it has on it right now, and it probably has over 3,500 pictures. And there's probably still 3,500, if not more, to even go on there. And the thing is, it took around 2 weeks to get this on there. And if he was to add all the other ones, the website probably wouldn't be up till Thanksgiving. So it's gonna be thoroughly updated, probably just about every day with pictures. So be sure to keep checking back and add it to your favorites, especially if you have any Flickr on your favorites. Add any of his Flickr. Be sure to go to this as well with the Flickr. I'm sure the Flickr will be updated, but I'm not too sure. But you know, he wanted me to make this video basically to show you guys, and hopefully you guys like it. So let me know in the comments, and take care.